development of Nigeria. So if we have a healthier workforce, automatically we should have a better economy for the country.
You mentioned in there about the rise and fall of the dollar to naira, the naira to dollar. I mean, how important is the oil and gas, especially you also control the petroleum? How does it really comes to being able to help it stabilize, or better still, get to better shape?
Yeah, I think it's straightforward. If a particular sector contributes to over 90% of your foreign exchange earnings, and that sector is more productive, you get more foreign exchange. If you get more foreign exchange, your currency will be stronger. So it's a straightforward link, and I think everybody there got the link. Yeah.
96 is strong now. What is the secret towards the sustainability of the Nigeria Oil and Gas Games?
It's the quality of the organization. It's also the support from senior management of all the companies. A lot of senior people, today is a Sunday, they are in here, and we all have support of our senior officers also to be here. So it is really important, that's why it's successful. And also the quality of the organizing team, super quality. I engaged with them in Port Harcourt. They are very good, so I'm not surprised they are putting up a very good event.
You mentioned Port Harcourt. How are you looking forward to see who become champions of the football event?
Yeah, you know, we didn't make it. Yeah, no, we hosted, but it's fine. Let the better team win.
Talking about the games now, what are the targets? Not just for health purposes. Is it for them to continue in their various firms and improve on their sportsmanship?
Yeah, basically for us it's about collaboration, relationship, and increased productivity. So this is not about going to the Olympics or Commonwealth Games. It's really about working better, because we're really one community. So that's what it is all about.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your name was more?
Igoweli is my name. Thanks.
All right, sir. So the 19th edition of Nogi is here, and NNPC is here as a defending champion. So what do you expect from NNPC?
Of course, I expect NNPC to emerge the overall winner, because historically we've always been, and the crop of participants that we have here today, they are people that have all the technical capacity to win medals for NNPC Limited. So I don't expect anything less. I want NNPC to emerge the overall winner, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
All right, so we have the theme for this edition of Ignite Wellness and also productivity. So what do you hope to achieve at the end of the edition through this theme?
Yeah, it's always very good when you are talking about productivity in alliance with sports, because when you are agile, when you have all the capacity, all the technical and mental capacity, you can perform well on your job. So the organizers, they are not making mistake by collaborating those two worlds together to make sure that when people participate in sports, the level of their productivity is very high. And it has been established, not only in Nigeria, worldwide, that is the input for higher productivity. So if they go for it, I'm sure that they know what they are doing. And that's exactly what we are going to have. After this competition, productivity is going to be higher, more revenue will come to the company, and we are going to emerge as a company of future, NNPC Limited.
How also do you think that this sports fiesta, how will it impact on interrelationship within the oil and gas industry?
So what we have in the world now is working together, synergy, collaboration. People don't work in silos again. So even the oil industry, where we have Total, we have Chevron, we have Mobil, we have Shell, working together as a team in the oil industry, all I can assure you is that the productivity is going to be higher and higher. We have regulators, we have people that are partners, the big partners that are contributing to the industry. So when you meet together, you synergize, you collaborate, the output is going to be higher and higher productivity for all of us in the oil industry. So it's a very good forum to collaborate and form synergy for things that we have in our future. And when we do that, you can be rest assured that NNPC and the oil industry will be a global player in the oil and gas industry.
Thank you, sir. So round off, what's your word for the participants, the athletes, in terms of fair play?
So my words and advice for them is that you should be a gallant loser. Don't say because you have lost a medal, the whole world should collapse. It should be fair. You should be able to say, oh, I lost creditably, and be fair and support other people who are other participants. It is a global world. If you lose this time around, next time you are going to be a winner. So I wish all of them best of luck.
Such an organization, 19 seasons strong, but then how important is the theme of this year's event, Empower Awareness, Ignite Productivity, to the productivity of the Nigerian oil and gas generally?
Thank you very much. You can see the connection between wellness and productivity. An unwell personnel cannot be productive. So we are participating fully. Apart from the networking, it affords us. Apart from the camaraderie, then the physical wellness is important for us as a company. You know, we are the sponsors of AFCON. So it tells you that from the up hierarchies, sports is taken as a priority. Apart from that, we have the Total Energies Charity Golf Tournament, which comes every year. We bring golfers from across the country. They play for charity, and then we donate the money to charity homes. We also have our OML 58 football and table tennis tournaments. Of course, every year we participate in NOGIG.
For the NOGIG, how many sports your company are currently featuring in?
We are taking part in all the sports, and I think
what's
there
the
are
target?
12. We want to bring the gold medal in all of the tournaments in the sports.
Has
all
there
of
been
them. Preparation
modalities before
Exactly.
now?
Our country chair gave us massive support. You know, the last time we did this was in 2019. The cost of things, everything was a bit better than now. So we had to go to the managing director and country chair to ask for more money, and he graciously granted us everything we needed.
Total Energy, you mentioned earlier about the AFCON. At the press conference of this event, the chairman of the LOC, Dr. Ifeyinwa Mojo, has made mention of the inter-regional tournament. How do you see these oil and gas games, especially across the region of African nations?
Of course, they say charity begins at home. We want to consolidate in Nigeria. Nigeria is always the leader in the continent. From here, we will get our best chance for the continental moves. I think it's a move in the right direction. My charge for everyone, spectators and players, is to take safety seriously. At Total Energies, safety is a core value. So we must compete with a spirit of sportsmanship. You win and be humble in winning and be courageous when you lose. If you don't win now, you will win the next time. So fair play is win-win for all of us.
Can you tell us what went into organizing such a massive game? What did you have to go through?
A lot of effort. For us to start the organization, we started in 2023. For you to get the best, you have to plan properly and strategize. So we started with forming the LOC. We had two representatives from 13 oil and gas industry for them to be a representative for the 13 oil games, the 19th edition apparently, sorry. And we had 13 games. We had the football, we had Scrabble chairs, squash, 8-ball pool, swimming, football, tennis, table tennis. We had volleyball, basketball. We have 8-ball pool. We had badminton. So we have athletes. 13 games in total for the event. So starting last year was for us to get everything on board. First of all, is for us to plan what will be the vision of the game. So we came up with a slogan, the Empower Wellness, Ignite Productivity. Sports is all it takes in every company. If you want the employee to be very productive, they have to be very wealthy in terms of wealth. Wealthy with wealth. So there are lots of benefits with health. You will have less costs. You will save a lot in medical. You will save a lot of time lost because a wealthy staff gives you the best of results. So getting the LOC together, we started planning with what do we do in terms of funding. For funding, we had subscription of all the 13 companies, and that was around 7.5 million for each company to subscribe. We have all subscribed. We equally have companies that sponsored, Shell sponsored, and all the companies sponsored one way or the other. But Shell kickstarted the prelims in Port Harcourt for football. For medical, we have NMPC, Shell, and NUPRC covering it. For security, we have NMPC. But all the other arms have their securities on ground. Then we have the medical, we have security, we have the media. I don't want to leave media out. Without media, there is no publicity. You know, you take us far and wide globally to make sure that the voice is heard and everybody knows about the oil and gas games.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And, you know, there are always discussions around fair play. So I want you to reassure the participants that this is a game with the fair play mantra. You know, everybody gets what he deserves.
Okay, for a fair play, of course, you know that we all have a mind like. We all have the same focus, so it's a family thing. We are not really actually out of being so competitive. You know, basically it's for us to network, for us to bond, for us to have the mindset that working in oil and gas, you need to be very healthy so that even when you retire, you're still very strong to continue. So our being together is not just the competition. Definitely it's going to be a fair game. If you look at the opening ceremony, you will know that we are having fun. It's not who wins, because everybody is a winner. As far as you're participating, you're already a winner, regardless anything. So that is what it is. So, but then there are rules and regulations of this game, and we are not going far away from the federation rules in terms of sports. There are rules that govern everything anybody does. For sports, we have the technical team that is going to monitor and ensure that everybody carries out the rules and make sure that there is no issues, there are no unfair practices, there are no behavioral issues, and we have mechanisms put in place for that. Thank you.
Of course, Power Wellness, Ignite Productivity. I just want to find out how this is very necessary, especially to the productivity of the oil and gas staff concerning the rise and fall of the Nigerian naira.
So
I think she has covered that. But just talk about productivity.
So that takes us back again with our courtesy visit to the Minister of Sports. He's passionate about the well-being of entire Nigerians, you know, and we know what oil and gas stands for in Nigeria. So for Nigerians, for that level of productivity, you can't get a sick man go to work. You can't get somebody that is mentally deterred, psychologically, socially deterred, go to work. So with a man, the totality of a being, the spirit, the mind is intact, and most especially you can get that through sports. And that's why our focus is to empower wellness and ignite that productivity. Thank you.
Thank you.